Hello, it's Laura here from Leonie's Alliance. Today in our Big Cook Little Cook session we're going to be making some baked eggs. I've just washed my hands and popped my apron on so that I don't get my clothes all dirty. I've just moved location today. We're near the cooker again today because I need to use the hob, but make sure you're with an adult because the hobs or cookers are very, very hot. So to make our baked eggs we need peppers. I've got orange and red, some onion, some chopped tomatoes, some tomato sauce and 2 eggs. So to start off with, I'm going to chop my peppers into slices. Couldn't think of the word I was looking for then. So just chop them into slices. So when you do them in slices they make mini rectangles. Like that. So there's the orange, there's a little bit here extra. Orange. Now the red. You can get yellow peppers and green peppers, so if you want to you can choose whichever colour pepper you like. And a slice, so I've got lots of different rectangles here, and I'm going to pop them into my saucepan, and in my saucepan there's a little bit of oil ready to cook them in. So I'll pop them into there. Let's pop those in, and then I need some onion. Chopped a little bit of this onion because I've got a red onion, and red onions always make me sad because they make me cry when I chop them. So I'm just going to chop my onion again into some little slices and pop those in with the mixture. So you can use white onions or red onions. I had a red one in the fridge, so I'm using a red one. That in there. Oh, it's a bit tricky. I need to get my grip on that one. My hands are a bit wet now. So I'm going to pop this now over the heat. So I've just had this preheating. And I've left my spoon over here. Silly me. So I'm going to pop these over the heat until they go a little bit soft. I might turn the heat up just a little bit. Make my oven beeps when you turn it on and off. Just out of the way. So when these are all nice and soft, so you might hear them sizzling in a minute. I might put a little bit more oil in. You can either use runny oil, or I like to use squirty oil. You can use either, whichever one you like. I'll pop a little bit more in so it covers them. This one's good because you just squirt it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's in the pan. So I do like this one. So give them a little stir. So there you can you, I don't know if you can see it, there's smoke coming off because they're starting to cook. And can you see in the bottom here, this means that the hob is very, very hot because it's got a red line where all the heat is coming from. So make sure when you do this you have a grown-up with you so you don't get burnt. So we'd hate for any accidents to happen because it's very, very hot. So keep them stirring. So when they're softening up, we need some tomato sauce. So we'll pop in 1 tablespoon. There's not much left in this jar, so I'm just going to put the rest in. But you'd normally, in fact, I think it might be almost empty. Just need 1 tablespoon. Oh, it's got some in, look. Give it a bit of a, you can squeeze it out or pour it out into a spoon, but because I've only got a little bit left I was just going to shake the aspects out. There we go. And also some chopped tomato. Can you hear it sizzling now? Can you hear the sizzling of the onions and the peppers? They're cooking in the heat now, in the sizzling. So when they're nearly cooked they'll be nice and soft. Once we've done those, mix it up. I'm going to add in the chopped tomatoes. Pour those in. Straight in the bin. The bin's just down there. I'll give it another mix. Shall we do the mixing song? Are we ready? Mix, mix, mix it up. Mix it in your bowl. Stir it, stir it, stir it, stir it. Now you've reached your goal. Oh, super. So just going to lift this up for you. Pop that down there. It's very hot, so be careful. So there we are, look, there we have our peppers in the mix. So if you wanted, you could always add some other things to it there. You could have peas and sweet corn, courgette, you could add all sorts in there. Any of you want, you could add some meat or some corn. So there we go. So then I'm going to use a foil tray. So I'll pop this here, if you can see. We'll turn that down a bit because it's bubbling. When it bubbles, that means it's boiling. So it's boiling up now. So then I have my mixture, and very carefully we're going to pour it into the foil tin. There we are. Scoop it all out. There we go. Turn that down. Or in fact, turn it off. I'll move to the side so I don't burn my hands. And then we can spread it out. And then you need to make 2 little holes. This one's got a really long pepper, so I'm going to move that to the side. Make a little, so you make a big hole in the middle. And then, oops, like that. Then we need our eggs. So I'm going to, you might need some help from mummies and daddies, because eggs are a bit tricky to crack. So you need to crack your egg, and then crack it and pour it into the hole that you've made. So if I bang mine on here because it's quite hard. Are you ready? Oh, it's coming, it's coming. There we go. Oh, so there's 1 egg. Crack that in the middle. And I'll get another one. Give it a crack. And there's 2. So, and that is now, oh, in fact, just a little bit of paprika here as well. I forgot to put this one on. I need to make sure my fingers aren't sticky. Just sprinkle of paprika and just sprinkle it on the top. A little sprinkle. Right, so then that is all ready to go into the oven. So it needs to go into the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. So I'll pop it in now. So the oven's right underneath me here. So I'll just pop that in, but careful, get mummies and daddies again to do the ovens, because ovens are very, very, ouch, hot. There we go. And then this one, it's the one that I made earlier. So when it's all cooked, it will look like this. So you could, like say, you could add meat to it, you could add corn, you could add different vegetables, you could even sprinkle a little bit of cheese on the top. I think that might taste quite nice if you had a bit of cheese on the top. So that's the end of our session now. So I hope you enjoy your baked eggs when they come out the oven, because they do look very, very yummy. I hope you think of lots of different things that you can pop in with them. So it's time to say goodbye now. Are we ready? Goodbye, all the boys. Goodbye, all the girls. Goodbye, everyone. I hope to see you soon. Thank you for joining me today for a Big Cut Little Cook session, and I hope to see you soon. If you want any more hints, tips or ideas, please visit familycorner.co.uk. See you all soon. Goodbye.